Hi, welcome to the program. My name is Raj Soren. I'm an author, life coach and martial art coach. And today we're going to be talking about the intelligence of learning. And people may think, well, certain things you can learn in life, they're natural, they're born learners, they're born educators, and no matter how much practice you do, you're not going to get better. Learning can be mastered. There's lots of research out there to ensure that the right type of learning, the right type of focus can make sure that over time that learning is a lot easier for you. There's plenty of research out there that is showing that you can master learning. It is not an IQ level in the sense that you're born with it. It's not a genetic thing. The right level of focus, the right level of learning, and the regular learning will make a difference to your life. Let's figure out what we can do in the next. There's plenty of research out there that suggests that if you do the right level of focus and strategically plan your learning and focus. In fact, people like Marshall Weinman, as a researcher, suggested that, in fact, if you compare two individuals, whether they are IQ is higher than the other, the person who focuses on a regular basis will have a better chance of developing and mastering learning than the person with a higher IQ. In fact, just a couple of tips for you in terms of learning. Make sure you actually have achievable goals so it can encourage you step by step rather than having lofty goals. So aim for achievable goals on a regular basis. Have a strategy in place so you know you have that laser type focus in order to make it happen. And do get encouragement and mentorship to help support you to get there. And over time, you will make it. Be careful to keep an eye on doubt, self-doubt. You might be thinking, well, am I good enough to learn? Can I spend my time doing something else? Am I wasting my time? So have those in mind. It's understandable that you have these doubts, but make sure you have a way of overcoming them and put a plan in place. And this is what a strategy will do, is that no matter how many knocks you have, how many doubts, you can step by step get better at learning and increase the way you master it. Again, research has shown that having clear, specific goals will overcome just hard effort alone or just your IQ. So more specific they are, the better chance of succeeding. So you're on a good opportunity to learn by having those specific, clear, focused goals. There's something called metacognition. And what that actually means is it's a phrase that asks you, do you know what you're talking about? Do you know what you know? So it's a reference point and you ask certain key questions. Could I explain this to somebody else along the way? My friend? Do I really know it in depth? And this will aid your learning and mastery of learning. The question you could ask yourself is, do I need more background knowledge to understand this learning process? Other questions could be, do I need more practice? So metacognition is these things of knowing if you know what you're talking about, and the thinking process, thinking of thinking. So metacognition is about being more inspective about knowing what you know and how you know it. So this is the world of metacognition. There's a lot of research on this topic. The strange thing about trying to master your learning is that there's a contradiction in terms to not think about learning, you get the answers. What do I mean by that? Sometimes, do you ever think of a problem in your life that you're trying to solve and you can't really think about it? Then you go for a shower and later on, you get the answer just pops out. You may be having a discussion or a debate about something and you don't have the right sort of argument to support your view. Half an hour later, you're walking down the road and all of a sudden the answer pops into your head. And that's what we mean by letting go of the learning. It'll come back to you when you don't focus too heavily on it and allow your brain to work it out. Sometimes you have to sleep on it and the next day the answer will pop back into your head. Keep on seeking knowledge and expertise within this field. There's no elixir you can drink to give you all the answers. The important thing is focus on those simple goals in life. Study them, give your brain the time to think and give it the quiet time to give you the answers. You can outperform those with high IQ because you've got more focused, specific goals. You can outperform individuals out there with higher IQs because you have more focused, specific goals that you can achieve. I wish you all the best. If you liked what you heard today, do subscribe and like and share it with your friends. Take care and keep well. See you next time.